Hello everyone. All right, I'm going to show you how to make Mississippi pot roast. So here I have a rump roast. Now this is a pretty big one. It is, oh, and there's Sebastian in the background. It is 5.13 pounds. I have au jus mix. I have 1 stick of unsalted butter. I have pepperoncinis and black pepper and ranch. I do have 2 more packets of this, which I may add because this is a pretty big roast. So yeah, this was $40.99. And I'm gonna be making it with homemade mashed potatoes tomorrow, but I'm just gonna put everything into the crock pot on low all night. And yeah, as soon as I get this, well actually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the rump roast in the crock pot. I'm gonna cover or put pepper on all sides. I'm gonna slice up the butter and we're gonna lay that on top. I'm also gonna make sure, so see this one has a fat layer, so I'm gonna keep the fat side up. So fat side's gonna be up, but I'm gonna cover it with pepper. And then we're gonna sprinkle the entire package of ranch. I'm gonna try to sprinkle it all over the roast. Same with the au jus. We're gonna try to make sure it's all covered. So I'm gonna do that, and then once I get it all in, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, I got pepper on all sides. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the ranch and we're gonna sprinkle this on all sides too. But I'm gonna have to stop recording because I'm gonna have to use my tongs to flip it. So you're gonna cover all sides with the ranch. Okay, got all sides covered, and now we're gonna take the au jus mix and we're gonna do the same thing. And my plan is I'm going to be making a gravy. That's why I want it to be flavorful. So I'm going to turn this around, and I need both hands because that's heavy. So I'm going to use both hands and I'll be back. Okay, I do have the fat side up, and I am saving that 3rd packet. I just put it in a Ziploc because that is pretty covered. So now we're just gonna, I cut up the butter here in slices, and we're just gonna put the butter in. The roast really isn't sitting too well because of the way it's shaped, but you're just gonna go ahead and put the butter in. I try to put it as much on the beef as you can. I mean, it's gonna melt off, but place the butter on there, and there's a nice fat layer on this roast too. It's just falling off, but that's okay. Okay, there's that. Now I'm gonna grab a fork so we can put the pepperoncinis in there. Okay, I did put 6 pepperoncinis in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One fell at the very bottom there. And I am going to put just some water in here as well. This is filtered water. I need to get a new crock pot, and I know this one runs a little hot. So I just put 1 cup of cold water, and now we're going to place the lid on. And we're going to do low for 10 hours. Turn it on. Low, 10 hours, and I'll see you back here tomorrow to show you what it looks like. Okay, my roast beef is done. I did take the stems off the pepperoncinis. I'm going to use my baster to get quite a bit of the juice out of here, and I'm gonna peel, let me show you. I'm gonna peel this fat layer off, and it should come right off, and I'm gonna just throw that part away. And then I'm gonna make a gravy out of the juice with the gravy. I did taste it already, it's pretty good. I may just add a spoonful of the beef base when I make my gravy, and then I'm just gonna use the cornstarch and water mixture. And I'm cooking my potatoes right now for mashed potatoes, so I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Okay, I got that fat layer off, And now we're just gonna shred it with a fork. If you don't want the pepperoncinis in there, you can take them out, but I'm just gonna leave them, and I left a little broth. So I'm gonna shred it all with a fork, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, I have the meat all shredded. So I'll show you what my plate looks like once everything is completed. Okay, my Mississippi pot roast and homemade mashed potatoes is done. Let's give it a taste. Oh goodness. Absolutely amazing, delicious. You have to try it.